All right, got a couple people joining in. Having to bring this NBA Hoops break onto the Facebook page. If any of you guys are following over on from YouTube, y'all let me know if you guys are here and if you can see everything all right. Having a few issues there on the YouTube. I'm not sure if YouTube is having some issues, but never had a problem here on Facebook. So if you guys are coming on over from the YouTube channel, you guys let me know if y'all can see anything better here. Still got 7 packs NBA Hoops and a nice little recap even if we just quit here. So hopefully a lot of good stuff to come. So far it's good, says Cynthia. All right, perfect. Well, we're going to pick back up where we started. We've got 7 packs left to go. And here we go. Pack number 6. We begin with Julius Randle. There's Zion on the second year for the Pelicans. We've got Brook Lopez for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's Willie Cauley-Stein. Looking for that Trey Slam. Cynthia, I really do apologize. There's R.J. Barrett. Markieff Morris. We got a base Kevin Durant for Brooklyn. There's Josh Richardson. Anunoby for Toronto. He's covering up Robert Covington for Houston. There's a base Sekou Doumbouya. Nikola Vucevic to Orlando. There's a base Ricky Rubio for Phoenix. Malcolm Brogdon for Indiana. He covers up P.J. Washington for the Hornets. A base Clint Capella. And there is Buddy Hield for Sacramento. We'll flip it around for Duncan Robinson. There's Paul Millsap for Denver. Tristan Robinson for Cleveland is covering up a purple Brandon Clark for Memphis. We got a slam here. It is going out to the New Orleans Pelicans. How about Zion number 2 for New Orleans? We'll sleeve and top load it. There's a frequent flyers of Giannis. Get a lights, camera, action, Pascal Siakam. There's a base Anthony Edwards. Sadiq Bey. There's Tyler Bey. Got a base Teo Maldon. Cole Anthony for the Orlando Magic, and Josh Green for Dallas. So we've got Anthony Edwards number 3 for Minnesota. And we've got another Zion Williamson slam for the New Orleans Pelicans. We will sleeve and top load them both. 6 packs left to go. Here's Jarrett Culver for the Minnesota T-Wolves. Got a Frank Ntilikina. Montrezl Harrell for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's Eric Bledsoe. Zach LaVine for Chicago is covering up Stephen Curry. There's LeBron James for the Lakers. Jared Allen to Brooklyn is covering up Al Horford. There's Fred VanVleet for Toronto. Tristan Thompson for Cleveland. Got a base LaMarcus Aldridge. There's Blake Griffin for Detroit. Evan Fournier to Orlando is covering up Chris Paul for OKC. There's Miles Turner to Indiana. Brandon Clark for Memphis, and a base DeAndre Hunter for Atlanta. We flip it around for Bogdanovich. There's Dragic to Miami. We've got a teal explosion of Patty Mills for San Antonio. How about another slam? This one goes to the Toronto Raptors. It's Kawhi Leonard. For Toronto, we got a base vanity plates of Paul George. There's an arriving now Tyrese Halliburton, a base rookie Isaiah Stewart. There's Jordan Nwora, Jalen Smith for Phoenix, got a base Denny for Washington, 00 for Atlanta, and Saban Lee for Detroit. We'll sleeve and top load the Kawhi Leonard slam for the Toronto Raptors. And pack number 8. We will do a recap at the end of the break. This pack begins with Kyle Lowry for the Toronto Raptors. Get these things all straight. There's Eric Gordon for Houston. We've got a base Lonzo Ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's Kawhi Leonard. Romeo Langford for Boston's covering up George Hill. There's Lauri Markkanen for Chicago. Draymond Green. We've got a base Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Taurean Prince to Brooklyn. There's Sabonis for Indiana. Nicholas Batum to Charlotte. We've got a base John Collins. De'Aaron Fox for Sacramento, and a base Mike Conley for Utah. Here's Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. Darius Garland to Cleveland. We've got a base Patty Mills. Sekou Doumbouya. There's Nikola Vucevic for Orlando. We've got a purple Malcolm Brogdon for Indiana. There's a frequent flyers of Zion Williamson. A vanity plates of Rui Hachimura. And we've got a foil slam for the Memphis Grizzlies. It is Ja Morant for Memphis. What a beautiful beautiful card. Ja Morant on the foil slam. We've got a base LaMelo for Charlotte. We flip it around for Udoka. There's Malachi Flynn, Daniel Oturu, Cassius Winston, and Trey Jones for San Antonio. We'll sleeve and top load the base LaMelo Ball for the Hornets. We've also got the foil slam of Ja Morant for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we've got 120 cards left to go in the break. 4 packs remaining. Starting to heat up a little bit in here. This pack, we start with Carmelo Anthony for Portland. There's Devontae Graham. Steven Adams for Oklahoma City. Covers up Jaren Jackson Jr. There's Joe Ingles for Utah. Davis Bertans for the Wizards. Got a base, Bam Adebayo. There's Michael Porter Jr. for Denver. Colin Sexton for Cleveland. We'll flip it here for Marvin Bagley and the Sacramento Kings. There's Frank Ntilikina. Got a Montrezl Harrell for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's Eric Bledsoe. Zach LaVine for Chicago. We've got a base, Steph Curry. There's LeBron James for the Lakers. Jared Allen to Brooklyn. Got an Al Horford. He's covering up Fred VanVleet. Got a base, Daniel House Jr. Here's a purple Jackson Hayes for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got a vanity plates of Russell Westbrook. He's covering up a slam for the San Antonio Spurs. It's Tim Duncan for San Antonio. Here's a base, lights, camera, action of Paul George. Emmanuel Quickly. How about another Anthony Edwards? There he is. Got a base, Sadiq Bey, Tyler Bey. There's Theo Maldon and Cole Anthony for the Orlando Magic. So how about another Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves? It's paying off for Minnesota tonight. And we've got another our first Tim Duncan, another slam to go in that recap, and this one goes out to the San Antonio Spurs. Sleeved and top-loaded our final 90 cards of the break. This pack, we start with Robert Covington for Houston. There's Frank Ntilikina. Flip it around for Montrezl Harrell and the Clippers. There's Eric Bledsoe for Milwaukee. Zach LaVine, he's covering up Steph Curry for Golden State. We've got a base, LeBron James. Jared Allen to Brooklyn. There's Al Horford for Philadelphia. Fred VanVleet to Toronto. We flip it back around for Blake Griffin and Detroit. There's Evan Fournier. Chris Paul for Oklahoma City is covering up Miles Turner. There's Brandon Clark for Memphis. DeAndre Hunter to Atlanta. We've got Bogdanovich for the Sacramento Kings. There's Dragic to Miami. Gary Harris to Denver is covering up Matthew Dellavedova. We've got a teal explosion of P.J. Washington. There's a Zion frequent flyers. A vanity plates of Rui Hachimura. We've got an arriving now of Isaac Okoro. There's a base, Peyton Pritchard. Patrick Williams, got a Devin Vassell for San Antonio. Nico Mannion, Grant Riller, and another Tyrese Halliburton for the Sacramento Kings. The Kings having a good night as well. We'll sleeve and top load this one and our final 2 packs. Pack number 11, Chronicles Draft Picks Football, coming up after this at 8. There's Karl Anthony Towns. Flip it around for Kemba Walker and Boston. There's Lou Williams. Wesley Matthews, he's covering up Daniel Gafford. Got a Kevon Looney for Golden State. There's Anthony Davis. DeAndre Jordan for Brooklyn. There's a Matisse Thybulle. Kyle Lowry for Toronto. We flip it for Josh Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's Zach Collins. Rui Hachimura for Washington. Got a base, Tyler Hero. He's covering up Jamal Murray. There's Kevin Love for Cleveland. DeJounte Murray to San Antonio. And Kevin Huerter for Atlanta. There's Anthony Simons to Portland. Miles Bridges for Charlotte. Got a teal explosion, Joel Embiid. There's a lights, camera, action of Luka. Got a jersey swap with Zion and Ja. And how about a slam of Steph Curry for Golden State? The Warriors night keeps getting better. There's Tyrese Maxey, Desmond Bain. We've got a Cassius Stanley, Jamias Ramsey. There's Alexi for Oklahoma City and Isaac Okoro for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we got a couple jersey swaps that we will do a dice roll for at the end of the break. We'll slave and top load the Steph Curry slam insert for Golden State. And here is pack number 12, our final 30 cards of the break. A little trash from a card there. And here we go. Pack number 12, we start with Julius Randle. There's Zion for the Pelicans. We've got Brook Lopez for Milwaukee. There's Willie Cauley-Stein. R.J. Barrett for New York. He's covering up Markieff Morris. We've got a Kevin Durant for Brooklyn. There's Josh Richardson. Anunoby for Toronto. He covers up Robert Covington. There's Patty Mills for San Antonio. Sekou Doumbouya. Got a Vucevic for Orlando. There's Ricky Rubio. Malcolm Brogdon. We've got a base P.J. Washington. There's Clint Capella for the Hawks. Buddy Hield for Sacramento. He's covering up Duncan Robinson for Miami. There's Paul Millsap. We've got a teal explosion of Vernon Carey Jr. There's a lights camera action of Russell Westbrook. We've got a foil vanity plates of James Harden. Here's an arriving now of Isaiah Stewart. And our last couple base rookies, we've got Double O. There's Saban Lee, Jaden McDaniels, Vernon Carey Jr., got a Zeke Naji, and a James Wiseman to end it for Golden State. We'll sleeve and top load it. And before we get into our recap, we're going to do a dice roll for the two jersey swaps. First one here is Zion and Ja. We got 1 through 6 on the dice roll. 1 through 3 will be for Zion, 4 through 6 for Ja. And that is a 5 for Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Next one, we've got Tyler Hero and P.J. Washington. 1 through 3 for Hero, 4 through 6 for Washington. That is a 3 for Tyler Hero and the Memphis Grizzlies. And now we will get into our recap. An eventful break. There's a base James Wiseman. We got the Steph Curry slam. There's a base Tyrese Halliburton. Tim Duncan slam. We got a base Anthony Edwards. How about a foil Ja Morant slam for Memphis? A base LaMelo Ball. There's a slam of Kawhi Leonard. Got a slam of Zion. Another base Anthony Edwards. The base slam of Jason Williams. Another base Anthony Edwards. There's the Damian Lillard slam. Another base Edwards. Another Zion slam. There's a Tyrese base rookie. A base LaMelo. A base Tyrese. And a base James Wiseman for Golden State. I do apologize about all the technical difficulties we did have on YouTube, but hopefully we pulled it out and you guys were able to have a fun break here on Facebook. Appreciate all you guys for joining in. I know we had some first-timers, probably not the best impression we left on you, but hopefully you guys will give us another try. We got Chronicles draft picks coming up at 8, 3 more breaks tomorrow night, and those auctions are all live on eBay. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out on eBay, or you can reach us here on the Facebook group or the Facebook page. It is Natural State Box Breaks. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube as well. It's Natural State Box Breaks on YouTube. You guys have a great rest of your evening, a safe remainder of the week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.